Today is Decision Day in the United States. You'd think Bahamians had a say in the matter. It's just a matter of time now before we all find out whether Democratic candidate Hillary Clinton or Republican Donald Trump will be the 45th president of the United States.
Our Clint Watson spoke to the Bahamas' ambassador to the United States on the elections.
Early voting beginning days ago in many states, the United States expects to know traditionally by tonight who the next president will be. Regardless of who it is, the successor to Barack Obama will again be making history, either as the first female president or as the first president never to have held political office. The Bahamas' ambassador to the United States, His Excellency Dr. Eugene Nuri, says the mood in Washington among the diplomatic community is one of anticipation.
There's almost a sport-like atmosphere on the part of the media here. That is, they are down to the wire sort of thing. And of course, the advertisers pay for this because it's a great source of relatively cheap advertising for all the products. So we follow, of course, like people in the spectators stand. We don't become involved, of course, especially not at the level of diplomacy. But nevertheless, it is a very interesting time, and perhaps one that I've never seen before in all the years that I've been following the United States political system.
Dr. Nuri described the U.S. as everyone's second capital, and this, he says, is particularly true for the Bahamas, as we are the third border of the U.S., Canada and Mexico the other two. So we have a particular interest in what transpires, and so does the wider global community.
The importance to the world is enormous, because this is the world's largest economy. So no matter what happens, we need to know what the presidency of the United States, and secondarily, the parliamentary system here, what they are thinking vis-a-vis the world. So, of course, we follow with great interest what's going on here.
The ambassador, speaking to the political system that still dominates the American landscape, says while the two candidates are considerably different, the structure of governance in the U.S. still prevails.
No matter who wins, the system has a way of controlling what the candidates do. That is, the Congress, made up of the Senate and the House of Representatives. So they, in the end, are almost as important as the person who's elected, although he or she, in this case, can attempt to influence the outcome and the future of this democracy.
The American system is such that the popular vote, as won in 2000 by Al Gore, does not determine the president. Instead, it's the Electoral College. The winner of the majority of the Electoral College's 538 votes becomes the next president. In this case, it's the race to 270. Each state is assigned a certain amount of electoral votes. The number of electors in each state is determined by the number of office holders that state has in the House of Representatives, proportional to the state's population, added to the number of senators from that state. Nearly 219 million Americans are eligible to vote, with a little over 146 million of them registered. In the 2012 elections, there was a 58% voter turnout. That's a little over 126 million people casting ballots. Clint Watson, ZNS Network News.